Hello everyone, this is Caleb from Cosmic Hat Games with another Duels of Fortune character showcase. Don't get spooked out of your seat, because today's presentation will be all about the noble undead knight, Sir Rattlebone. Rattlebone is a very well-rounded character, with tools for just about any situation. He generally likes to play in the mid-range with his disjointed sword attacks and projectiles, but he's no slouch at close range either, and can be a combo monster in the right hands. That being said, he's also extremely beginner-friendly, but while his moves may seem simple on the surface, they have lots of potential to unlock, keeping him fun and engaging to play, regardless of your skill level. Unlike the last two characters, Rattlebone keeps it relatively simple, and doesn't have any unique character mechanics to his name. So, we'll start by jumping right into his command normals. First up is Rattlebone's Back Heavy, Double Jointed. This is Rattlebone's single longest range attack, but also one of his slowest. It can be used pretty effectively to hit opponents just outside your normal range, especially during combos. While the move isn't jump cancelable, you can use just about any of Rattlebone's grounded special moves to combo off of it, which you'll see in action later. And Rattlebone's jumping down heavy is Jaw Drop. This move is useful for creating a wall for an opponent trying to approach you, especially when combined with projectiles. It also has multiple applications in combos, due to its ability to both cause a wall bounce and to hit opponents who are knocked to the ground. If that wasn't enough for you, then worry not, there's plenty more spooks where that came from. Let's dig right into Rattlebone's ghastly special moves. Rattlebone's neutral special is Skull Toss. Rattlebone throws his skull a short distance, which then begins hopping back to him. The skull deals damage while it's hopping around, making it a monstrous space controlling tool, and fantastic for combos. Learning how to use this move effectively is key to playing Rattlebone. If Rattlebone touches the skull, he'll automatically pick it back up, but you can prolong the amount of time the skull is on screen by simply avoiding it. It'll always come back to you automatically anyway, after a short while, so you can't keep it out forever. Despite how powerful this move may seem, it does have one major weakness. Your opponents can hit the skull with any attack, which not only returns it to Rattlebone immediately, but also deals damage to you. It is literally your skull after all, so just be careful about throwing it out at the wrong time. Rattlebone's back special is Shield Bash. Rattlebone charges forward with his shield up, dealing damage along the way. He even gets one hit of armor, granting him the ability to tank an incoming attack. You can also cancel the charge into one of two unique attacks. If you press special again, you'll get Tibia Chopper. It's a low-hitting slash that causes a hard knockdown, making it pretty great for both breaking an opponent's guard and for ending combos. It will pretty much always connect naturally out of the shield hit, as long as your timing is fine, so you don't have to worry too much about that. The other option is to press up during Shield Bash, which gives you King Bone Slicer. It's a jumping spin attack which changes its arc depending on whether you press straight up forward, or up back. It can be used to create some pretty tricky movement in neutral, and on hit, it leaves the opponent in a perfect position to continue a combo. Rattlebone's down special is Spinal Axe. Rattlebone throws an axe into the air, which travels in a set arc. As with just about any arcing projectile, it's great for keeping opponents out of the air, and can reward you quite handsomely for doing so. It may not look like it, but this move is actually fully jump cancelable on hit, making it a great tool for combo extensions. You can also use the move in the air, which sends the axe flying much further than on the ground. And lastly, Rattlebone's jumping special is Haunted Slash. This move is fairly simple, just a small rising slash in the air, but it does come out extremely fast, making it a good option for air-to-air situations. Its fast startup also allows it to easily connect from any of Rattlebone's air normals, making it your staple aerial combo ender. If used earlier on in a combo, it's even possible to keep the combo going after this move by hitting the opponent when they're knocked to the ground. And to round out this showcase, let's go over Rattlebone's supers, which are sure to help put his opponents 6 feet under. Rattlebone's primary super is Skeletal Spinner. Rattlebone spins around rapidly, dealing lots of damage to anyone in range. The move is also air invincible for its entire duration, making it handy for punishing an opponent who recklessly jumps at you. The move's final hit extends much further than any of the other hits, so you could potentially still hit your opponent with that if they dodge the spin itself. And Rattlebone's down super is Chivalrous Spirit. This is an install super, granting Rattlebone a temporary buff rather than dealing direct damage. While the buff is active, Rattlebone gains increased damage and range on all his sword attacks. The buff will last around 5 seconds, but it won't run out if you're in the middle of a combo, meaning you'll get the most out of this super while you're already on the offensive. You can try using it in neutral to gain a slight advantage, but keep in mind that the activation isn't invincible, so you're liable to get hit and waste the buff if you're not careful. By the way, the buff will even apply to Skeletal Spinner, meaning you can unload all your meter for a super with massive damage and range. Take advantage of the solid range and disjoints of Rattlebone's sword attacks, as well as his projectiles in the many applications of Shield Bash, to gain the upper hand in neutral. Use Skull Toss and Rattlebone's other helpful combo tools to string together moves and deal tons of damage. Due to Rattlebone's jack-of-all-trades nature, he can be played in just about any way that suits you, so don't be afraid to get creative. That's all for today's showcase. We hope you look forward to the open beta release of Duels of Fortune, and to more guide videos like this one. Thank you so much for watching.